Hey, how y'all doing today? This is day 3 of 22 push-ups a day for awareness of veteran suicide. As you can see, it's raining out here. I got a whole bunch of people inside the house right now, so I came out here to do this. Yesterday I spoke about a long journey home that every warrior has to make from combat going home. And I think that one of the things that we're missing today is just kind of like a purification ritual when we get home. And I'm not talking about a welcome home thing or anything like that, which, hey, thank you very much for welcoming us home. That is very important to us. Not all service members got that whenever they came home, especially from Vietnam. But what I'm talking about specifically is a purification / cleansing ceremony. And if you look at more ancient cultures, especially Native American tribes, they were masters of this. In their ceremonies, the community would come and surround these warriors outside the camp. The warriors weren't even allowed to come into the camp for like 16 days. They would surround their warriors and they would help bear the burdens, meaning stress disorders, moral injury, survivor guilt. They would help bear these burdens that we today call sicknesses of the individual. The community would surround them and help them bear these burdens because they understood that they were part of that. It wasn't just the warrior. The community was part of that. And they would listen to the hard stories that the warriors had to tell them, because war is hard. Things happen in war. And I don't think that we totally understand that as a society. And I'll talk about that more later. But the communities will come and listen to these hard stories, and they would affirm the individual's actions. Not the military as a whole, but they would affirm the individual's actions. And listen closely when I say this. I'm not saying that we're condoning any action. What I'm saying is that we'll come alongside these people and we're saying, you went out there for me and you did these things basically on my behalf. I'm not saying that we're condoning these actions. War is tough. Like I said the other day, you got to make split decisions. Sometimes bad things happen. Not condoning everything, but we are saying that they went over there on our behalf, and it's important that we bear these burdens with them. So as a community, we surround the warrior and we say, tell us your story, because we cannot understand the experiences that you've had, but we want to. We want to understand what war is like. Like I said, I'll say more about this in a different video. I think the bottom line is that this is the journey that cannot be undertaken by ourselves. I talked yesterday about an actual journey from the underworld back home. This journey cannot be taken by ourselves. Our reintegration back into society requires society itself to walk alongside us. We must be actively welcomed back into society, because in combat we've gone to places that are unknown. They were unknown to us before we went, and they're unknown to the non-warrior when we come back. And remember what I said the other day, 1%, only 1% of our society goes into the combat zone. We have experienced things that 99% of our society has not. We're no longer the person that our mothers and our fathers and our spouses and our children knew before we left. And we need to know that when we come back, they're going to love the new us, the changed us. And just to kind of understand this, there's this great song that I used in my groups at the VA to kind of illustrate this. Many warriors that I did these groups with, they connected with it and found it useful in understanding this concept of purification and of society needing to walk with us on this journey back home. And the song is called The Humbling River by Puscifer. And I'll try to link it to this video. I'm not that tech savvy or anything, but I'll try to do that. If not, I'll share it some other way. If I can't, just look it up. It's a wonderful song. But if you, the warrior coming home, if you're still on your journey home, if you feel like you need this purification ceremony, contact your VA. I think just about every single VA does it. And if not, ask them to send you to one that does. I went through one of these and it was a wonderful experience. And I'm gonna get these push-ups done right now, and I'll see you tomorrow.